Hey fellow golfers, I've got something different for you today. Do subscribe, hit the notifications, hit the like button. Before every golf game, I do 10 key exercise warm-ups. 5 at home before I leave for the golf course, and 5 just before on the first tee if I'm still waiting. In any event, I get the 10 done. I've done a lot of previous clips on warm-ups, stretches, fitness exercises. I'll put a few links up above, but check out the playlist, which I'll put in the description below. The top 10 playlist. Let me start with the 5 that I do on the course, or rather just before getting onto the first tee. The first one that I do, and I'll show you a couple of variations, is take my driver and do a side-to-side swing. And I do this exercise 18 times. So both sides obviously is 1, and then 18 times. Just starting to loosen up, use those shoulders, think of that shoulder turn in the swing. Okay, do that 18 times. And as you graduate after 5, 6, start to turn a little more. So you begin to loosen up all your key shoulder muscles and your triceps and your rotator cuffs. A variation of that is you may want to row the boat, row the boat, row the boat, row the boat. Again, 18, both sides as 1. Row the boat. And that just gives you a little added flexibility. It's nice to vary it from time to time. The third variation of that is to do the swing. And you can mimic it. So straighter back, and then that shallower through. Straighter back, and the shallower through. And you can actually start to lift your leg as you go back and do your completion. So a nice little movement that starts to get you into the feel of the swing. The second is to put my feet together and then bend all the way down and up slowly. All the way up, down and up slowly. And that just starts getting your glutes working, your thighs working. Important to work all the different muscles in the warm-ups so that as you play the game, you will significantly reduce the risk of injury, but also already be ready for that golf swing and the golf turn. Again, 18 times for 18 holes. The third is just a simple one. Take your shoulder and press across. Press across. Feel that right here on your triceps and on your rotator cuffs. Again, do both sides. If you don't want to do 18 in a row on one, do 5 and then another 5. Depends how much time you've got, but try to make time for it. Good stretch of the shoulders. The next one, which I've pinched from Phil Mickelson, that you see him do sometimes on before the first tee. Take your stance, put your club out, driver, you can hold it the other way if you prefer. Lift your back leg, stretch it back and hold. Stretch it back and hold. Really nice. Feel it in your lower back, gives that lower back a bit of a stretch, quite apart from your thighs and your hamstrings. And as you know, there are often lower back pains and injuries. So this is one way to avoid it. Don't forget to do the other leg. So with your, in this case, the left hand holding my leg up, the right hand pointing the club out. And you can hold it like this if you so wish, because the real purpose is to do this. But as you see, we've got a howling early autumn day. So please excuse a little bit of the noise that may come with that. So a good fourth warm-up. Finally, what I do is take my driver, put my hand well down the grip, and start to mimic the initial swing. In some ways similar to one of those warm-ups. If you're already doing that, you'll have warmed it up. And begin to turn more and more. And think of one of the recent tips I have shown in the last clip. The 2-2-2 Jack Nicklaus tip. 2 inches in front of the ball, 2 feet in front of the ball, 2 feet behind. So as I swing back and swing through, I'm thinking those imaginary points. So I'm getting the body to begin to move in the right direction, and think about the follow through. 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 And begin to do your full turn. I usually do that as the last one because I've already warmed up and loosened the other muscles with my indoor exercises, and then those first 4 outdoor warm-ups. So the 5 warm-ups I do before going onto the course, in any order you prefer. Well, usually the first one I tend to do is I do a little crunch, just working your core a little bit, not overdoing it. Again, 18 times. Don't forget to breathe in and out. A nice little initial stretch. Then I switch to the over and about with both knees. So, working the core, but this time adding your legs and hip to the exercise. Again, 18 times on both directions. Simple and straightforward. Then again for the lower back, flip one leg over, keep this as straight as possible. You might hear a little click in the lower back, that's a good thing. No, it's not breaking, it's just loosening it up. It's particularly useful after you've been on the body. So again, 18 times. Feeling good? Yeah. Then the next one while I'm on the ground is to put one leg over the other, take the 2 hands to the thigh of the leg that's on the ground, and pull it in. Pull it. Feel that body pull, feel it on the back. You work on your glutes, all of which will set you up for those 5 warm-ups on the first 2 units before you get onto the first. And of course switch sides and do 18 on each of each. Oh, nice one. You're really going to do the SWAN. So put one leg out and then with your hand going over your head, pointing, press this leg down, feel it here in your inner thigh, and just press over. The SWAN warm-up. Those 5 will give you superb stretches, ready for the 5 before the first tee, and you'll be ready and sharp for your golf game. Do subscribe. See you on the flip side.